Okay, so today we're going to start solving one-step equations, and I'm also going to ask you to justify how you solve them by stating one of the properties from algebra. And there's four basic ones you have to worry about, and they are just named for the four basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And they're all properties of equality. So these are listed on your worksheet. They're also here right now. So, and it's basically addition property of equality is used when you're adding the same thing to both sides. Subtraction property when you're subtracting the same thing from both sides. Same thing with multiplication and division property of equalities. So when we solve these, in this first video, we'll do examples A through E, because they involve addition and subtraction. So in this first one, we are adding 13 to the variable. So to undo that addition, we subtract 13 from both sides. And when doing that, that is the subtraction. And if you want to use symbols and abbreviations for these properties, no problem, go for it. So we have the subtraction property of equality, because we are subtracting 13 from both sides. Therefore, it's the subtraction property of equality. And then after that, we just do the arithmetic. 13's cancel here. 27 minus 13 is 14. And again, you can always check your answers for these by substituting 14 back in for the x. 14 plus 13, and see if it makes it true. And 14 plus 13 is in fact 27, so that is our solution. Now for the next example, we're adding 2 to the variable. So to undo that, we subtract 2. And once again, since we're subtracting the same thing from both sides, that is the subtraction property of equality. And again, abbreviating, writing symbols, I have no problem for that. With that, for justifying your reasoning. So then, when we do that, again, just doing the arithmetic, the 2's cancel. Negative 6 minus 2 is in fact negative 8. And again, you can check to see if that is correct. Plugging negative 8 in for the y, and negative 8 plus 2 is in fact negative 6, so we know that is the right answer. Now in C, now we are subtracting something from our variable. So to undo the subtraction, we do the opposite operation by adding 3. And once again, since we are adding the same thing to both sides, that is the addition property of equality. And after that, it's just the arithmetic. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4, and that is equal to B. And a quick check, is negative 4 minus 3 negative 7? Yes, it is. So we know we got the right answer. Same thing with D. We're subtracting 8 from the variable, so to undo that, we add 8 to both sides. And since we're adding the same thing to both sides, that once again, that is the addition property of equality. And doing the arithmetic, negative 14 plus 8 is in fact negative 6. And last but not least, for this video, we're going to do E. F is taken care of in the next video. For E, to solve that for y, since we're subtracting 3/2 from y, we want to add 3/2 to undo that. And again, since we're adding the same thing to both sides, that's the addition property equality and doing the arithmetic. 3 halves cancel. 1 half plus 3 halves is 4 halves. Again, only adding the numerator when adding fractions. The denominator stays the same. Now we can reduce 4 over 2 to 2. And that is the solution. Once again, F will be taken care of on the next video.